Welcome all in to the Real Kipper and Bourne Show, where we go now 2 hours.
Cool.
We could call it the fastest 2 hours in hockey. Nick Kypreos, Justin Bourne, Sammy McKee, Jake the Snake Schultz, Derek Brandeo. We are live on Sportsnet 360, Sportsnet 650 in Vancouver, Sportsnet 960 in Calgary, and streaming always on Sportsnet Plus. This hour of Real Kipper and Bourne brought to you by Bet365. We are well underway. The National Hockey League, 3 games last night, 4 tonight, including the Toronto Maple Leafs, the Montreal Canadiens, and then the Calgary Flames and the Edmonton Oilers, which will be a doubleheader right here on Sportsnet. And we can also include a baseball game. Are you okay?
Do we have to?
Are we okay, Sammy? In a few minutes, we're going to welcome in David Amber, but in the meantime, we'll let Sammy explain to us what happened last night to our Blue Jays.
I don't know. I don't know. Listen, it wasn't going to be easy. You're not going to sweep that team.
That's the right answer.
But I'll tell you what, sure wish it didn't look like that.
Mm-hmm.
There's ways they can lose that game where I'm like coming in here being like, oh, it's just another chance tonight. That's not one of those ways. But there is another chance tonight, and the Jays have, let me check, bullpen on the mound.
Oh, my God.
And it was great last night. So
none of Bassett, Barrios, Scherzer?
Bassett and Scherzer, neither of them are on the playoff roster, but
know.
I agreed with both the decisions. Scherzer was brutal down the stretch. Bassett was injured. Barrios is on the shelf. So,
Yeah.
four of their
Francis.
five opening day starters are not involved. So,
Crazy.
So, for a team, this is just my take. Okay. For a team that has been stellar in defense,
oh, yeah.
right? In the
Yeah.
outfield, every guy looking like Pilar Superman. They've been Supermaning all year long.
Unbelievable. One of
Right?
the best defensive teams in the league. No question.
And then it was the Yankees that kind of booted it around all year and shot
Correct.
themselves in the foot.
Correct.
And then I'm watching the Jays last night, and they're looking like the 1976 Bad News Bears.
Yeah, I mean, didn't help. You know, like, you look at the first inning. If IKF doesn't boot one, then you get Bieber out of the first inning with less pitches. And Barger.
Santander taking a
Santander.
softball route to
Santander.
Yeah.
So he reminded me like of a kid in the outfield where he doesn't catch the ball and then he slides and then he just stays there for like 2 minutes.
And he's like, oh, my wrist.
He didn't move. He just stayed there like in a reverse snow angel.
Here's what I'll say.
Get up.
Here's what I'll say, okay? The lights looked a little too bright for the Toronto Blue Jays last night. They had a moment where they're like, we're up 6-1. We're going to sweep the New York Yankees. And they completely went to sleep. And
it was the
apart.
third inning, and it was like, there's way too much baseball game.
And you know, Barger, listen, that's what I'm blaming the loss on. In the space-time continuum, he catches that ball, they get out of that inning unscathed, and they win that baseball game in my mind. So that's the biggest blame for me. Lots to go around. And everybody is down on them tonight. It's a bullpen game. I understand all that stuff. Here's what I'll say. The unexpected always happens in baseball, where it's like huge favorite, ace on the mound, blah, 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 and the weird stuff happens. I got a good feeling about tonight. I got a funny, good feeling about tonight. So there you go.
Okay, great. Yeah, take that. It was heartbreaking that my son went to. It was a long game. My son
Really?
went to bed at 6-1. He was like,
Yeah.
all right, night.
I liked,
Morning, son.
I did like Chicago and Florida starting at 5 p.m. Eastern because you can watch the game. Jays, 8 o'clock start Eastern. No conflict.
Tonight.
And then I bailed on the rest of the games and just focused on the ball game.
Yeah.
But tonight, it's not an 8 o'clock first pitch. It's a 7, which matches right up against our opening game of the Maple Leafs and Montreal Canadiens.
Two-screen night.
Can I ask you who's going to have a better year, the Chicago Blackhawks or the Chicago White Sox? Because I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's tough to see how it gets better for the Blackhawks.
Nazar and
it's
Bedard.
good. Spencer Knight is good.
Yeah.
I think he's good.
Okay, Nazar is
And
definitely going to take a step.
I don't know in terms of what that means for wins and losses, but they're already better with him, I believe, as long as he's healthy physically, mentally. I think it's an improvement there.
Okay, well, that's good. Watching Bedard, he didn't have any points, but he looked really good.
Fast.
Dangerous. Nazar had a goal and assist, so maybe there's something there. But you go through all the teams in the league doing some prep for the season. Everyone has players.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you got a few guys. Great. You need like 14 good players that you can be a contender.
Wouldn't exactly say the Panthers looked like they took a step back last night.
Nah.
They were,
Yeah.
they were zipping around the whole night.
Yeah, I'm with you with Bedard. I think he's looking stronger, which he should. I mean, he's not an 18-year-old kid anymore, right? I mean, it's third year now in the National Hockey League.
No, I did have it pointed out to me that when he was on the ice, shots were 15-2 for the Panthers last night. So there's work to be done. There's work to be done.
Okay, he popped in moments.
Yeah.
And did you watch any Avalanche Kings?
Just the highlights.
Okay. I watched the first 2 periods of Avalanche Kings. I needed
Fast.
something to take my mind off the horrendous happenings at Yankee Stadium.
Fast.
And Colorado looks unbelievable. Breathtakingly fast. And the Kings did like the jersey thing.
I know.
Where they wore their normal jerseys in warm-up, and then they brought out their new jerseys.
Check it out. Slightly worse version.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I loved them. I loved them. They're nice.
Nothing to like. They're just black.
Flat, that nice classic logo, the silver bucket. It's a good look. They didn't not look good, play good though, because they got
We do
run
not
out of
agree.
run out of the building last night.
I do. I worry a little bit about the Kings with the focus on Kopitar in his going away party / career.
Why would you ever let people know you're retiring before you're like a full year out?
Such a big distraction.
With the press conference and yeah, I'm with you. I wouldn't have made it that big of a deal
Not like you.
because they got to try to win now. Isn't LA in that kind of win now mode with him and Drew Doughty and
Like they've just been lambs to the slaughter for the Oilers the past few years. And how do you think they're better?
It's just a lot of Edmondson and CeCe, Dumoulin. I'm like,
it's
We'll
just
see.
real tough to see how that's a better team. I like, Kempy's great and Kopitar's still there. Byfield can take a step. Fiala, had a good last part of the season. Vogel, decent numbers. They got some players, but they're not a cup threat.
no.
Avs, however, cup threat.
serious cup threat.
Yeah.
A lot of good players.
Perhaps the cup favorite.
Yeah.
Maybe 10.
Yeah.
All right, in a few minutes, we're going to welcome in David Amber, studio host of Hockey Night in Canada, NHL on Sportsnet. He gets going tonight with our doubleheader. I'm sure he'll have one eye on a monitor somewhere for the Toronto Blue Jays. But what a jam-packed night for us here at the network.
Yeah. Bruins Capitals tonight. Flames Oilers. What a start there. Kings back at it tonight against the Golden
Nice
Knights.
start for them. Holy.
Yeah, they get Colorado, Vegas back to back.
So,
Sweet.
Jets talk quickly before we get to DA.
Sure, yeah.
Kyle Connor with the big contract signed.
8 years, $96 million, $12 million per. A lot of signing bonuses.